The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
San Francisco, home of the Bulldog Bark. Today, the 3-3 San Francisco Bulldogs try to clinch a playoff spot. In their quest to return to the SFL Championship game, they host the rival Oklahoma City Renegades, who need a win to stay in the postseason conversation. Hello and welcome to the SFL Network on Twitch on a beautiful 58-degree Sunday afternoon in San Francisco, California. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. It doesn't get much better than this. The 2-4 OKC Renegades and the 3-3 San Francisco Bulldogs battle for positioning here on the SFL Network on Twitch.tv. Let's head down to the field for the coin toss.
How you been?
The Renegades have won the toss and select to receive.
So the Oklahoma City Renegades want the football to start this ball game. We're happy to have you along for the ride. The return of rookie running back Keanu Tuiasosopo will be upon us when San Francisco's offense takes the field, but for now, we're underway with OKC starting off with the football at the 10-yard line. Past the 20, past the 25, and buried there at the 26-yard line. That's where the Renegades begin their first possession. And out comes former Bulldog Joseph Redfeather, who took the San Francisco Bulldogs to the SFL Championship game in the Winter 15 season. Or we're in the Winter 15 season. Doesn't feel like it outside in the Summer 14 season. And now a Renegade with his third team in 4 years. It's 1st and 10 at the 26 for OKC. A 4-3 defense for San Francisco in the turn and handoff to Pete Bruschi. And he's got a big leg. Pete Bruschi on the first play of the game. Past the 30. Andrew Boss trying to catch him past the 10. OKC in the first 15 seconds scores a touchdown. If you're not ready, you better get ready. The SFL is back on Twitch, and Pete Bruschi is back haunting San Francisco. A early 6-0 advantage for the OKC Renegades, whose backs are against the wall. So an extra point for Oklahoma City after Pete Bruschi on the very first play scores from 74 yards out. The extra point is good, and the Renegades have a 7-0 lead on San Francisco. Pete Bruschi, in the first meeting of the season, had his best game of the year. 271 rushing yards on 42 carries against the Bulldogs. The San Francisco defense has gotten back to where they were last year over the past couple of weeks, but a very slow start today, as Jasper Hart and the San Francisco Bulldog offense is now up against a 7-point deficit. So a 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line with 3 wide receivers for Jasper Hart. San Francisco's crowd silenced a bit here in the opening as Keanu Tuiasosopo gets his first carry back from a concussion that had him sidelined 7 weeks. A 3-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 7. Second and 7, San Francisco in their alternate reddish-orange jerseys with the blue helmets, white pants, white numbers, reddish-orange and blue trim. As Hart drops to throw on a 2nd and 7, he will fire deep down the field. The pass is off the hands of the intended receiver, and making the play is number 49, Tank Savage. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs on their opening possession. Not the greatest start for San Francisco here this afternoon. Thank you, I Need Apt, for the compliment. Make sure to subscribe. 3 receivers, 2 to the short right-hand side. In the opening minute of this one, and San Francisco is trying to avoid a 3 and out. They will dump it over the middle. That pass is knocked away and incomplete. Pass intended for Caesar Cannon, and San Francisco goes 3 and out, following Pete Bruschi's touchdown on the opening play of the game, and they'll punt. Oklahoma City has really struggled with slow starts this year, not starting slow today. As a 4th down and 7 from the 32 results in a punt for San Francisco.
You can't do nothing! You can't do nothing!
From the 28-yard line, OKC on the return up to the 35. And the Renegades start with excellent field position on their 2nd possession. Pete Bruschi this season, coming into the game, his longest run was 62. That was his longest run of the year, that touchdown. 895 yards, 3rd best in the league on 219 carries. That's more carries than any running back in the SFL this season. 4 receiver set, 3 to the far right side for the Renegades. And Red Feather is out of the shotgun, and he will pass for the first time today. And Red Feather will go over the middle of the field, and it's narrowly intercepted. Bad throw into double coverage. Andrew Ball there to make the stop, and it's 2nd down. The Renegades really struggled with the passing game against the Baltimore Crabs a couple of weeks ago. They have desperately tried to get that going for years in Oklahoma City, passing 220.5 yards per game. That's last in the league. 2nd and 10 from the 35, and Bruschi is aligned to the right of Red Feather, who's calling out a change of play. And the handoff will go to Bruschi from the right-hand side. He is dropped for no gain. Much better defense there. Andrew Ball again in on that one. It's 3rd and 10. Third and 10 at the 35-yard line. 7-0 OKC off the Bruschi touchdown on the opening play of the game. And Red Feather will try to complete his first pass. He is pressured. Red Feather will go deep to the left-hand side. A wobbly pass is way overthrown. Looked like he might have just thrown that away due to pressure in his face, and it brings up 4th down. 3 straight plays go nowhere for OKC following their first touchdown drive, and they will punt it away. Punter standing at his own 19-yard line as OKC will boot it from right to left, from the 30-yard line. San Francisco on the return up to the 34, and it brings up first down. Adjusted the YouTube partners a little bit. Next year, the scoreboard will move to the top left-hand corner of the screen, while Daktronics takes over the bottom bar. Daktronics, the official statistics provider of the Simulation Football League, starting next season. First and 10 at the 34-yard line, I formation for San Francisco. And their first play of their second drive will be a play-action pass to the fullback who dropped it. Pass incomplete, intended for Lee. Or Eby. And it brings up second and 10 for San Francisco, and the Bulldogs offense a little stagnant here after they scored on 6 of their first 7 possessions last week against the Cleveland Vipers. Shout out to King Damon, who is, I'm sure, a Bulldog fan at heart, even if he might not want to admit it just yet. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Ball in the left hash with Hart in empty backfield, back to pass with 4 on the play clock. Hart back to throw. He will swing it over the middle. That pass is caught by Asante Dolman. A pickup of 7 yards will set up a third down and short for San Francisco. The Bulldog offense includes silver quarterback number 7, Jasper Hart, gold star running back number 34, Keanu Tuiasosopo, the rookie. The receivers are bronze star number 88, Xavier Brunson. Wide receiver number 87, Caesar Cannon, and the tight end is a gold star number 80, Asante Dolman. Third down and 3 for San Francisco, and Hart will drop 3 steps. He's got time, sidearm throw, that pass roll wide open, Dolman over the middle, first down, San Francisco. Move those chains. Nearly to midfield. Shout out to everybody in the chat room today. We appreciate all of your support. The SFL regular season winding down. Playoffs begin in 2 weeks. SFL championship game Sunday, April 26th as Tuiasosopo gains 2 yards. Please make sure to mark Sunday, April 26th on your calendars. You won't want to miss what should be a very entertaining SFL championship game. It has been a very entertaining season. Baltimore Crabs still have an opportunity to host that game. They were picked as the host city when the season started. Second and 8 from the 49. 3 receivers, the handoff to Tuiasosopo. He is going to break through a tackle, take a heavy hit from Adam Stackhouse after a 3-yard gain. It'll set up a third down and 5. And this is what San Francisco has been so good at this year, converting third downs, particularly last week. Bulldogs have faced the third most third downs in the league, converting 46% of the time. 46 out of 100. Third and 5 from the Renegade 46. 3-step drop back. Hart's going to fire over the middle pass. And beautiful timing by Hart to Brunson for the first down, Bulldogs. Jasper Hart saw the coverage, the jam coverage really by Michael, and then waited until Brunson passed the linebacker to convert the first down. Great protection by the offensive line, brings up a first and 10 at the Renegade 32. I formation. Hart is going to hand off to Tuiasosopo, and Tuiasosopo continuing to grind out yardage. He picks up 3. A second down and 7 coming with 8.5 to go in the first quarter from Bagnon Memorial Stadium in San Francisco. Let's set the stage. The Renegades are 2-4. They are the only team that can finish 3-5 and make the playoffs. But to be 3-5, they must win this game and then lose to Orlando to have an opportunity to make the playoffs with that record. San Francisco is 3-3. They win and they're in. Hart will throw. It got hit by his own lineman and he somehow caught it. That was number 82 down the field. First and 10 in the red zone. Hart's arm got hit by his own offensive lineman, and somehow the pass was still completed. A wobbler over the middle right past Adam Stackhouse. And a nice play by the non-star in the middle of the field. First and 10 at the 17. I formation. for Hart, and Hart will drop to throw. Hart will swing it outside to Tuiasosopo. Past the 15 to the 13-yard line, brings up 2nd and 6. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. San Francisco, if you missed it, a brilliant pass over the middle of the field. Jasper Hart actually had his arm hit by his own offensive lineman, still completed the pass. Then a 4-yard completion to Keanu Tuiasosopo out of the backfield brings up a 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line as Hart will drop to throw. Hart is going to fire to the left-hand side, and that's knocked away. Coming up to make the play, the non-star linebacker to bring up 3rd down and 6. Could have had a pick 6 opportunity. Hopefully we don't have any other internet issues. I'll have to reset it if we do. I'll continue to monitor the situation. 3rd and 6 from the 13-yard line. As Hart drops to throw, trying to convert yet another 3rd down. Go to the back of the end zone. It is overthrown and incomplete. So Oklahoma City's defense bogs down the Bulldogs in the red zone. And the Bulldogs will have to settle for 3 points on their second drive. This is a 30-yard field goal from the right hash mark. Down to 2 on the play clock, and the kick for San Francisco is good. With 6:58 to go in the first quarter, it's Oklahoma City 7 and San Francisco 3. If you're just joining us, the Renegades scored on the first play of the game. A 74-yard touchdown run for Pete Bruschi. It was his longest run of the season. Bulldogs will kick it away. They held Oklahoma City to no yards on 3 plays in their previous possession. Looking for more of that here on possession number 3, or trace for Ramos Lynn. Brings up a 1st down at the 26 after the return. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube partners. They're now on the top right of our screen. Let us know how that graphic looks. Again, we will have Daktronics take over our bottom bar next year and move the scoreboard up to the top left, so we just wanted to start that process today, so let us know and give those guys a shout. Some great channels on there, including San Antonio Corky, who just made a YouTube video today promoting the SFL. We appreciate that out of him. A 6-yard gain for Pete Bruschi brings up a 2nd down and 4. And now we finally get a chance to introduce the San Francisco defense. The 2 defensive linemen, silver number 99 Jordan Gray and bronze number 92 Randall Watts. The corner is number 24 Mike Sudalovich and number 35 Andrew Ball. And the linebacker is number 54 Bradford Unsicker. Bruschi takes a handoff. He will have the 1st down and more, dragging 3 Bulldogs on the leash to the 42-yard line. Is Bruschi now 89 rushing yards. Picks up another Renegade 1st down, and he has carried OKC here in the first quarter. The Renegades have not completed a pass in the first quarter of their game against Baltimore. They also went without a completed pass. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. Red Feather will throw. Red Feather swings it outside. That pass is caught, but a minimal gain of 1 on the play to the 43-yard line. That's not going to do much of anything, but Red Feather can at least start to compile a quarterback rating as the ball rests on the 43-yard line. Renegade offense, quarterback number 12, Joseph Red Feather is silver. Gold Star running back number 34, Pete Bruschi. The receivers are bronzes. Number 84, Johnny Bierme, the rookie. Number 81, Chris Taylor. And the silver tight end is number 89, Tiberius Bovine. 4 wide receivers for Oklahoma City, 3 to the short side left. Bruschi to the left of Red Feather, he will take the pitch. Bruschi is not going to have a lot of blocking, picks up just 1 yard and lucky to do so, as I believe, I thought that was Andrew Ball, but that is the other safety, Bear, coming up to make the tackle, brings up 3rd and 8. No star safeties on this Bulldog team. Third down and 8 from the 43 as Red Feather will drop to throw. Red Feather's got all the time in the world. Deep ball down the field is caught. No, he dropped it. Chris Taylor dropped it. Had the pass. He can't believe it. It's 4th down. Another big stop for the San Francisco Bulldog D. Oh man, Chris Taylor cannot believe he could not reel that in. And if they do officially give the drop to Taylor, that's his 3rd of the season. Bovine also has 2 drops, and Bierme has 3 drops. So this hasn't been the most sure-handed receiving core for the Renegades this year, which has caused some of the problems in the passing game as San Francisco will start their 3rd possession for the 22-yard line. And since that first run from Pete Bruschi, this has been a very good showing from San Francisco. The Renegades have had the Bulldogs' number in recent years. The first meeting of the season, as OKC and San Francisco have met twice a year now for the past couple of years. OKC won 27-17. I formation for Tuiasa Sopo. He will bounce off a tackler and then another, but dragged down for a loss of 1 in the backfield. And only 11 yards in Tuiasa Sopo's return as Isaac Wallace makes the tackle. Oklahoma City executed a trade this week with Baltimore. They released tackle Keon Sopoaga, and signed cornerback Isaac Wallace, the former Knight and Intimidator. Baltimore gave them $100,000 to do so in exchange for swapping draft picks as Tuiasa Sopo goes to the right-hand side and can't pick up a thing. And Isaac Wallace is there once again on the tackle along with O'Brien, brings up 3rd and long for San Francisco. So the new look Renegade defense, Gold Star linebacker number 51 Adam Stackhouse. The corners are Cam Michael and Isaac Wallace. The safeties are number 49 Tank Savage and number 45 Billy Joe Casper, who's a silver. Third down and 11, and Hart needs a big conversion. Hart is going to swing it out left-hand side, caught by Brunson. First down to the 40-yard line, and San Francisco is moving the chains on 3rd down pretty effectively here in the first quarter. And Jasper Hart is getting time to throw the football. He really is having some good opportunities as Billy Joe Casper comes over to make the tackle. First and 10 from the 40-yard line, now out of the I formation. Brunson to the bottom of the screen, far side right. A 4-3 defensive look for Oklahoma City. Under 3 minutes to go, they're showing blitz. They back off, rush just 4. Hart will swing it out to Tuiasa Sopo just as he's creamed in the backfield, only a 2-yard gain. Adam Stackhouse on the tackle, and the Renegades have not let Keanu Tuiasa Sopo going. He got injured in week 2 against the New York Knights, which the Bulldogs won that game without a star running back. Tuiasa Sopo's only full game was against the Renegades, 113 yards on 24 carries for a touchdown earlier this year. 2nd and 8 at the 43. 3 wide receivers as Hart swings it outside. That pass behind the intended receiver. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 8. Tank Savage in the area, and That was just a bad throw, one of the first bad throws from Jasper Hart today. Third down and 8 at the 43-yard line. Oklahoma City scored on the first play of the game, a 74-yard run from Pete Bruschi around the right-hand side. San Francisco since has tacked on a 30-yard field goal from the right hash. Down to 7 on the play clock. Hart back to pass. Could this be another third down conversion? And they will not get there. 1 yard short. Oklahoma City swarms to the first down marker and will likely force a San Francisco punt. It is a 4th and 1 at midfield. Will the Bulldogs dare and go for it? It looks like their offense has stayed on the field. I formation, a 4th and 1, a risky play potentially if San Francisco decides to end up going for this here. Down to 15 on the play clock. Have not had penalties yet today. Down to 10. It looks like San Francisco's just trying to hard count the Renegades. Down to 6, down to 5. Renegades not budging. And that's good awareness by the Renegades to hold, and the San Francisco Bulldogs will punt it away following the timeout. Probably the smartest decision, only down 4 here in the early going. So a 4th down and 1, 7-3 Renegades over the Bulldogs. San Francisco kicks it away. From the 12, Renegades will not get out of a tackle. Pushed out of the 16-yard line. Possession number 4 for OKC. They punted their last 2 drives without a first down.
Baby.
90 seconds to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 16. The 2-4 Renegades fighting for their playoff lives against their 3-3 Bulldog rivals here on the SFL Network on Twitch. Red Feather will drop to throw. He's going to get it away. Pass complete. Longest pass of the day for the Renegades. That goes to Tiberius Bovine. A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4. The SFL is expanding. If you're interested in owning a team or just being a part of one, visit simulationfl.com for more information and email the league at simulationfl@gmail.com. 2nd and 4 from the 22. 3 receivers, 2 to the right-hand side. A 4-3 defensive set, and the handoff goes to Bruschi, and Bruschi is going to not get the first down. However, there's a penalty thrown in the middle of the play. Not exactly sure what this is about. Let's get the call from the head official.
Holding.
That's coming
number
back.
61.
It's going to be a 2nd down and 14. First penalty of the day on either side goes to OKC. Second and 14 from the 12 after the holding call. Pete Bruschi's got one man to beat. He put the spin on him. Bruschi is gone. He will not be caught by former teammate Mike Sudolovich. And Pete Bruschi, all by himself in the first quarter, has the Renegades up 13-3. San Francisco, a lot of guys up on the line of scrimmage. And all it took was one juke from Pete Bruschi and a very poor effort by Bear. Jordan Gray says, I'm not in good enough shape to catch that man. And Pete Bruschi, with his 2nd touchdown of the day, has OKC humming at 13-3. And if you're San Francisco, besides 2 plays, you've played so well in this first quarter, but just have not been able to contain the best running back in league history historically. The extra point is good, and it's 14-3.
The extra point is good.
Pete Bruschi, all-time, is number 1 in the league with 4,549 yards on 938 carries, 4.8 average yards per carry, with 42 touchdowns. Only Zach Parker is close to that number with 40. Also second in the league in broken tackles with 346 over his 4-year career. From the 10, San Francisco on the return up to the 29-yard line. And if San Francisco misses the playoffs this year, it's because in 2 meetings with Oklahoma City, they have not been able to contain Pete Bruschi. He has killed the Bulldogs unlike any other running back has killed them this season. San Francisco's offense now needs to pick it up. They start their 4th possession from the 29-yard line, and Hart is changing the play with Oklahoma City's defense shifting, and Hart will fire down the middle of the field. That pass is incomplete. Wow. About 3 or 4 different Renegade defenders had a chance at it, and Hart took a risky stab down the middle. O'Brien knocks it away, and it's 2nd and 10. And we've seen Jasper Hart a little bit off target here on the last couple of drives, more so than we are used to seeing. Hart has had a good year, 93.3 quarterback rating. He has thrown a league low 6 interceptions this season. 14-3 Oklahoma City over San Francisco, down to 3 on the play clock. And Hart will drop the throw again. He's got pressure up the middle. That pass is picked off at the 48, and a return by OKC. A couple of moves by Tank Savage up to the 29-yard line, and the Renegades are dominating this first quarter. First turnover of the game. The Bulldogs need to wake up, as Tank Savage, defending Asante Dolman deep, timed the football perfectly. And OKC, who's just 2-4 this year and hasn't really had an impressive victory since week 1 when they faced the Bulldogs, continue to have San Francisco's number, and they've got the ball in field goal range. And off on the counter to Bruschi, and this time Bruschi is shut down, a loss of 1. Second down, 11 yards to go, and that ends the first quarter of play. Your score, Oklahoma City 14, San Francisco 3. The Bulldogs have plenty of time to turn it around. Let's get busy. This is Bulldog Radio, 102.5 KSFR. The Score will be back-to-back non-Memorial Stadium after this.
Introducing the new crispy cheesy Flattiza at Subway.
It's on at Subway.
It's pronounced Flattiza.
Super crispy flatbread topped with melty mozzarella, marinara,
Melty, cheesy.
and your favorite toppings like pepperoni or fresh veggies.
That's what I'm talking about.
Subway, you did it again.
Everyone's talking about the delicious new Flattizas from Subway. Made the way you say and perfect for any appetite. Now get 2 for only $5.
Subway, eat fresh.
Okay.
Ok, bonjour, enchanté.
Okay, give that a try.
Okay, you're Bixby Spartans.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, Google. Do dogs dream?
Dogs dream like humans and about similar things.
Forward march to the next generation and a brand new age. To the future and the future of tough. Introducing the all-new Ford F-150. The first and only pickup with a high-strength, military-grade aluminum alloy body. Up to 700 pounds lighter, so it can haul more than any half-ton pickup on the planet. Over 100 patents, so you can work even smarter. And every single square millimeter tougher. Towing the most of any half-ton pickup. With the muscle to move the world. change it. This is the all-new Ford F-150, the future of tough.
Bulldog football on 102.5 KSFR. The Score is brought to you by Pepsi, by Budweiser, the king of beers, by Capital One, what's in your wallet, and by Ford, go further. Start of the second quarter here in San Francisco. It's 14-3 Renegades, and they have the football after the first turnover of this game, a Tank Savage interception. Red Feather will drop to throw. His pass is caught in the flat, a 7-yard pickup. That is Johnny Bierme, brings up a 3rd down and 4 as we give you the team stats from the first quarter of work. The 7 passing yards that Red Feather got on that throw was as many as they had in the entire first quarter, but 176 rushing yards out of Pete Bruschi has Oklahoma City up 11. 3 receivers, 2 to the short side left as Red Feather will swing it outside. That pass is caught by Taylor. Taylor past the 15, crushed on the outside by Bear, and it's a first down in the red zone for OKC despite the big hit. Taylor makes his first catch, making up for that drop earlier. More stats from that first quarter. Renegades just 1 first down despite the 11-point lead, and 0 for 2 on 3rd down. San Francisco faced 6 third downs in that first quarter. First and 10 for the 13. 3 receivers. Taylor to the bottom of the screen. Bierme top of the screen. 4-2-5 defensive set. Red Feather is under center. He will drop back the pass. Deep drop back. Red Feather going down the middle of the pass. That's intercepted at the 11-yard line. San Francisco with the defensive stop. It's former Renegade Mike Sudalovich making the play in the flat and jumping the route. Pass intended for Johnny Bierme. Sudalovich had an interception last week in the Bulldogs' 26-8 victory over Cleveland. And he is starting to come on for San Francisco. Two backs in the backfield, a handoff to Tuiasa Sopo. He's got a big burst of speed, and it picks up 4 yards to the 15-yard line. Bruschi still averaging over a quarter on yards per rush today. Keanu has not fared as well. 2nd down and 6. 11 and a half to go in the first half. 14-3 OKC. I formation, and the handoff goes to Tuiasa Sopo around the right-hand side. Has some space. 20-25. Tuiasa Sopo spins off a tackler to the 27. A gain of 12. First down, Bulldogs. That is what they need out of Keanu today. Not this 3 and 4 yard dink and dunk pickups. They need some explosivity. Whoa. Anyone know how to say that even correctly once? Explosivity? I don't even know if that's a word. We should not make it a word because it's hard to say. 1st and 10 for the 27. Brunson to the left-hand side. A 4-3 defensive look showing an outside blitz. They back off rush 4. Hart back to pass. He'll swing it outside to Keanu. Keanu past the 35. He is just going to be shy of the first down. Tackle made by Cam Michael on the outside. Brings up 2nd and inches. Big drive here for San Francisco. Can they take advantage of Red Feather's interception? It was Red Feather's 11th interception of the year. Walker has 13, Matsumoto has 14, Wright has 12, and Marconi has 14 this season. 2nd and inches from the 37 out of the eye. The handoff goes to Keanu. Around the left-hand side has blockers, and Keanu's got a first down to the 43. A pickup of about 5 or 6 yards. Starting to find some room is Keanu on either side of the tackles. Sent for the 43. The handoff goes to Tuiasosopo. He bounced off a tackle in the backfield. Ends up picking up 3 yards. Some tough running from the rookie. Brings up a 2nd down and 7, and San Francisco is churning some clock. Again, we appreciate all your support in the chat room. Make sure you subscribe to our Twitch channel. Get notified every time we go live. We've got postseason starting in 2 weeks. And over the next 2 weeks, including this week, we'll be deciding who those 4 teams are that will make the playoffs. As Tuiasosopo picks up 1 on the draw, brings up a 3rd and 6. Another big 3rd down here as O'Brien continues to be very active for the Renegades here in the first half. Back to pass is Hart. That pass caught! Knocked the official over, but that is Caesar Cannon, I believe. Another former Renegade for the first down. Bulldogs. That was a tough, small window to fit the ball through. Jasper Hart does a clever job of getting his responsibilities in order. 1st and 10 of the 43 of OKC. And Hart drops to throw. He'll swing it outside a little too late. No gain on the play. Stops the clock with 8:18 to go. Collins with the, I believe it's called incompletion. No yards marked off. 2nd and 10. From the 43-yard line, San Francisco trying to score points off of turnovers. Oklahoma City couldn't do it. Can San Francisco do it? As the pass is caught, but falling over to make the catch is Brunson. Thrown behind him, it'll bring up 3rd and 8. And San Francisco is facing their 9th 3rd down of the first half. Third down and 8 at the 41. Low snap, Hart back to throw. Hart down the middle, into trouble, incomplete. So another drive for San Francisco, stalls out. Armstrong, the intended receiver, are outside of field goal range, and San Francisco's going to have to punt. Had the ball for over 3 minutes, can't do anything with it, and that's a big blow to San Francisco's momentum.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm going to block the punt.
San Francisco trying to pin the Renegades deep. This punt is going to bounce to the 9. This is a great kick. Down to the 2 and stopping. They mark it officially where it was caught at the 5. Beautiful punt for Bowman. And a good job by the coverage team to track the football and get the stop. And actually the 5-yard line is a bit generous to Oklahoma City. .7:23 to go in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 5. Brewski's in the backfield, and Oklahoma City has to be careful that he doesn't break off another big run here. He is going to pick up 3 here on the left-hand side, 179 yards in the first half. Bradford Unsicker at the linebacker position has been pretty non-existent for the Bulldogs today. 2nd and 7 from the 8-yard line. 2 receivers either side as Redfeather hands it off to Brewski. He will break a tackle. Brewski another, and they say he did not get the first down. I thought not on the last effort, but the previous effort, he crossed the yard marker. That was very close. Brings up a 3rd and inches. We'll see if we get a challenge. 3rd and inches from the 14. No challenge from OKC. This could be a big stop for San Francisco. They get a good push off the defensive line, and they bury Brewski in the backfield. Brings up a 4th and 3, and a great stop by San Francisco. And first of all, San Francisco got the great push up front, pushing Brewski to the outside. And then the Bulldog linebackers did the rest. Punting from their end zone, San Francisco should have great field position to start the drive. From the 49-yard line, they will start in Renegade territory with 5:44 here to go in the first half. Like the league on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, all at /simulationfl.com, so twitter.com/simulationfl for example. We live on social media. Spread the word, SimNation. Hashtags playoff push, hashtag SimNation, hashtag SFL or SimulationFL works. 1st and 10 of the 47. Hart out of the shotgun, needing some points. Hart swings it outside and nearly threw it right to a Renegade defender. That was Hakeem. 2nd and 10. Jasper Hart just off point right now with his throws.
Second and 10. We're Renegade. 47 yards.
Second down and 10 at the 47-yard line. 2 backs and 2 receivers as Hart will drop to throw. Hart swings it outside. Tuiasa Sopo made a man miss. 2 men miss. Tuiasa Sopo nearly got the first down all by himself. A sick move on the outside to pick up a 3rd and 1. Get off me. Too close to me. 3rd and 1. High formation. Can San Francisco convert? And off up the middle. Tuiasa Sopo, 1st down and more in the field goal range to the 32. 45 yards now on 12 carries. Move those chains. It's the home finale for San Francisco. They play next week at Honolulu. Could be an elimination or a playoff clinching game for either team, or for both teams, rather. Hand off to Tuiasa Sopo. He will break off a tackle over the left-hand side, and Tuiasa Sopo's in the red zone to the 18-yard line. Is it hot in here? Keanu's warming up. Some good blocking on the outside, but just a heck of an effort by Tuiasa Sopo on back-to-back plays. First and 10 of the 18-yard line. San Francisco in scoring position. They'd love a touchdown here. And the toss play out to Tuiasa Sopo. Tried to cut it back inside, but the hole is clogged. A 2-yard loss on the play. Brings up 2nd and 12. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe coming up with your first half highlight stats and analysis from the SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas, on the 2K Sports Halftime Report. High formation. Hart changing the play, gonna swing it outside. Tuiasa Sopo decked at the 22-yard line by Jabari Naoli. And that's another loss on the play, and I thought Tuiasa Sopo had squeaked out of there. But instead, it's a 3rd and long for San Francisco. Oklahoma City, the one thing their defense has done well today at is forcing some 3rd downs, a lot of 3rd downs out of San Francisco. They need the 8-yard line to move the chains. Hart back to throw. Hart's got time, fires to the 8-yard line. It's caught 1 yard shy of the sticks. Caesar Cannon just couldn't pick it up. Tank Savage saves the third down conversion, and now what will San Francisco do? They will play it safe and take the points. We've seen teams go for it on 4th and 1. A field goal does cut it to a two-score game, or a one-score game, mind you, so understandable there. And points in this rivalry are at a premium. And from 25 yards out, the field goal is good. So field goals for San Francisco from 30 and 25 yards today make it OKC 14 and San Francisco 6. The Renegades' 2 touchdowns came on long. Pete Bruschi runs in the first quarter. From the 9-yard line, OKC on the return. OKC past the 30. Nice return up to the 33-yard line. Coming up next, it's win or go home for the Honolulu Legends. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. Central as they travel to Cleveland, as Cleveland tries to get a good win and good momentum heading into the offseason, eliminated from the playoffs already. But the Legends a lot to play for as they try to shake a 3-game losing streak. 1st and 10 from the 33. I formation for OKC. Hand off to Bruschi. And Bruschi cannot get a yard. That is 95 and 59 on the tackle. A couple non-stars making the good play. Brings up 2nd and 10. The SFL game of the week is Monday night, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. The defending champion New York Knights try to avoid playoff elimination. They host the undefeated and unstoppable Minneapolis Maulers. Right here on the SFL Network as that pass is dropped and intercepted! The pass off the hands of Pete Bruschi. Bruschi dropped the pass and Andrew Ball goes down on one knee and makes the play. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Bulldog Radio Network. Home of the Bulldog Bark. This is 102.5 KSFR, The Score, San Francisco. A turn of events here as they hand it off to Tuiasosopo on the right-hand side. And he gets 3 to the 27-yard line, winding some more clock. Bulldogs would love to have the football last this half as Wallace makes the tackle. Formation on a 2nd and 7 toss play. Keanu, he's dropped a 2-yard loss. Now it's 3rd and 9, and San Francisco's offense just not able to establish any momentum in this ball game. Hart will drop to throw. Hart's in trouble, needs to get the ball away, and he'll have to throw it away and bring the field goal unit back on the field. And the crowd very unappreciative of that 3-play, 1-yard drive following the interception. And San Francisco just can't even get close to the end zone. This kick a bit tougher. This is from 46 yards away on the left hash. We saw Orlando win a game last week with 5 field goals. And from 46 yards away, San Francisco's kick is gone. Nice kick from Griffin. Stephen Griffin now 3 for 3 today. And the Bulldogs cut the deficit again. It's 14-9. And in the last couple of weeks, we've seen a lot more defense out of these SFL teams. Finally starting to get those sides of the ball worked out. 14-yard line, OKC on the return. Oh, man! Put that guy in a morgue. Armstrong put flat on his back at the 28-yard line. San Francisco with 2 turnovers here in the second quarter, but still have a 5-point lead as Pete Bruschi can't do anything, and Bruschi is starting to lose a little bit of his edge. A loss of 1 on the play. Andrew Ball, with his official tackle of the game, had that interception. Beautiful interception on one knee on the last drive. Oklahoma City does not seem to be too much in a hurry, which is a bit surprising since the Bulldogs will get the football to start the second half. 3 receivers, 2 to the left-hand side. And Redfeather will drop the pass. His pass is caught at the 44. And no huddle out of OKC. Owner probably screaming for them to use timeouts. Down to 12 seconds. They're going to hand it off to Bruschi. And Bruschi's still going. And Bruschi could score. Big Bruschi, one-man debate. He is tackled with 3 seconds on the clock at the 14-yard line. Andrew Ball saves a nightmarish end to the first half. And Oklahoma City shows a lot of guts, giving Bruschi the football when everyone thought it was going to be a pass in the building, and they'll get to set up for a field goal right before the end of the first half to push the lead back up to 8. San Francisco, for all they do in the first half, just cannot stop Pete Bruschi at critical moments in this game. From the 31-yard field goal, I should say, that kick is good. We appreciate all your support. We have reached halftime in the first game of Week 10 as Nate Conway makes his first field goal of the day. You like the first half? Get ready for the second. We've hit the halftime break. Couldn't get Dan and Peter in here, so we'll do the halftime ourselves. OKC up 17-9 on San Francisco. So Oklahoma City 266 total yards in that first half, but San Francisco had the ball for 9 more minutes, yet they trail by 8 points because it's been field goals instead of touchdowns. Let's start at the beginning of the first half, the very first play of the game. Pete Bruschi takes it right-hand side, and really, no one ever touched him. Great blocking, brings a 74-yard touchdown run, and Oklahoma City takes a 7-0 lead. Field goal good for San Francisco on their second possession of the game, made it 7-3. Leading receiver today, Xavier Brunson for San Francisco, just 35 yards. The running games have been the story. There's a third down conversion to Brunson in the first half, one of Brunson's big plays of the game, and then Pete Bruschi destroys the Bulldogs again. A wicked spin move in the open field, and again, Bruschi scores a touchdown without being touched. As Mike Sudalovich couldn't catch him, OKC took a 14-3 lead into the locker room. Hart swings it outside. That pass was intercepted by Tank Savage, and that's when things started to go bad for San Francisco. But the OKC Renegades couldn't do anything with the football, and they had to punt it away. Later in the second quarter, San Francisco turns things around. Redfeather over the middle. Pass picked off by Mike Sudalovich, the former Renegade. And that got San Francisco out of a jam. They would drive down and kick a field goal, cut the deficit to 14-6 as the Bulldogs edged closer. Red Feathers swinging that outside to Bruschi, and that was a huge momentum swing in this game as Andrew Ball put the Bulldogs in field goal position. Again, San Francisco could do nothing but kick a field goal after 1 yard on 3 plays, made it 14-9, and then a big run by Pete Bruschi tacked on a field goal for OKC, which made it 17-9 heading into the second half. And this is the big run at the end of the first half as Pete Bruschi just would not go down. Andrew Ball, a nice pursuit angle, saved the day for San Francisco because 17-9 is a whole lot different than 21-9 here in the SFL. We start the third quarter after this. It's Oklahoma City 17, San Francisco 9. This is Bulldog Radio 102.5 KSFR, The Score.
What you got? What you got? I got Kevin Durant. That's KD, all right? That can't be good. Hang on! Don't need to. These guys are everywhere! Where exactly are we at it? Just follow me, like usual. Shall we? Let's do this.
This is the Quicksilver Cashback card from Capital One. It's not the juggle a bunch of rotating categories card. It's not the sign up for rewards each quarter card. It's the no games, no messing around, no earning limit having, do I look like I'm joking, turbo boosting heavyweight champion of the world Cashback card. This is the Quicksilver Cashback card from Capital One. Unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, everywhere, every damn day. Now tell me, what's in your wallet?
USS Lexington, package en route.
Roger that. Let's take positions, Landisburg.
There's halftime, and then there's a Pepsi halftime, which is why we brought the magic of halftime to Corpus Christi, Texas, exactly halfway across the United States, as a thank you to a few thousand military veterans, their families, and those who support them. There's no telling where the magic of halftime will happen next, but it just might be in your own backyard.
Hi, I'm Katy Perry.
The San Francisco Bulldogs get the ball to start the second half. OKC. So start of the third quarter. If you're just joining us, let's reset the stage for you. The Oklahoma City Renegades are 2-4. If they lose, they're eliminated from playoff contention. If they win, they stay alive. They face the 4-3 Orlando Intimidators next week. The San Francisco Bulldogs are 3-3. If the Bulldogs win, they clinch a playoff spot. If they lose, they're not eliminated, but things get trickier for San Francisco. 1st and 10 from the 30, as Hart will start with a pass here in the third quarter, and the pass is incomplete. Triple coverage down the field, looking for Asante Dolman. Billy Joe Casper on the coverage, and the one good thing about San Francisco's offense today is they have looked Asante Dolman's way much more often than they have in previous weeks. Dolman has just been well defended most of the day. A nice effort, though, by Asante to make the play, but it will be a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10 from the 30-yard line, I formation. An 8-point ball game. First game of week number 10. And the handoff goes to Tuiasa Sopo. He's got some space and pushes ahead to the 36-yard line. A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and 4. Couldn't have said it better myself, G-Rob. 80 can San Francisco manage a touchdown. Hart back to pass on a 3-step drop. That pass is a little bit too late. Behind the intended receiver, Armstrong. It is 4th and 4. And a 3-and-out for San Francisco to start the second half. That is not what the Bulldog fans here at Bagnon Memorial Stadium wanted. Another packed house here at Bagnon Memorial. The best attendance in the league coming out of San Francisco.
Oh yeah, you get sat down, big boy.
From the 25-yard line, OKC, a nice return up to the 34. That's a 9-yard gain. If Jasper Hart throws that ball just a little bit quicker, that's a catch and a 1st down for San Francisco. If you're new here and you like what you see, make sure to subscribe to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/simulationfl on our quest for 200 followers. As the handoff goes to the... Well, that's Brewski. I thought there for a minute they tricked me. I thought it was the fullback. A 5-yard gain. Brewski is still averaging over 16 yards a carry this afternoon. Brings up a 2nd down and 5, and until San Francisco can figure out how to stop Brewski, they are not going to win this game. Second and 5 to the 39. The handoff goes on a counter to Brewski. He somehow got away from everybody. Pete Brewski, if he's not player of the week, I don't know who is. Touchdown Renegades. They're up by 14. How? He gets hit in the backfield. How is Bear that bad of a tackle? A tackler, I should say. Pete Brewski destroying San Francisco this afternoon, and the game is far from over, but the Bulldogs just have no answer for this guy. Brewski over 200 yards, rushing on the day. It is his 2nd game of the season over 200 yards rushing. The first game against the Bulldogs in week 1. The extra point is good. It is a 15-point game. No one on San Francisco can stop Pete Brewski, and your new score is OKC 24, San Francisco 9. San Francisco badly. Their offense that looked so good last week scored on 6 of their first 7 possessions. They need a touchdown here. They need a big play. They have lacked a big play today. Oklahoma City's defense adding a defender. And it looked like they didn't need to tackle Keon Sopoaga after all. Released this week. Three receivers, Hart back to throw. Hart needs something, and he's got a catch at the 50. Nice throw by Jasper Hart. Finally a big play. Mike Simpson providing it. Xavier Brunson pretty quiet today. Tank Savage made the hit on Simpson, but he holds onto the football for a Bulldog first down. First and 10 of the 50. Hart back to pass. He's going to swing it outside. Tuiasosopo's got a lot of blockers, but they all sort of seem to disappear down the field. Only a 4-yard gain. And another tackle made by Tank Savage. He is having an impressive afternoon. The bronze strong safety in his 3rd year, I believe. Second and 6 at the 45-yard line, 24-9. OKC on top of San Francisco. Bulldogs on the move, but Tuiasosopo only gains 1, and it's going to set up yet another 3rd down for San Francisco. Well into the double digits now on 3rd down attempts today as Oklahoma City's defense looks reformed.
Let's go.
Three receivers, Hart back to pass, going to go down the middle. That's Dolman, first down and more, past the 30 to the 29. That middle of the field on the quick throw to Asante Dolman has been open frequently today. I would not be surprised if Jasper Hart continues to attack it as Adam Stackhouse. Some gold on gold action there, no match for Dolman. Handoff to Tuiasosopo will not go anywhere. That was Adam Stackhouse on the tackle. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Adam Stackhouse, a staple of the SFL. He has 46 tackles coming in. That is 6th best in the league. All-time 225 tackles. That's 2nd best in the league. With 3.5 sacks over a career and 38 passes defended. That's actually number 1 amongst all players. As Hart will swing it outside, that pass is out of bounds and incomplete. And here we are again with a 3rd down play for San Francisco. Just outside of the red zone in scoring position. Third down and 10. Bulldogs need something. Hart swings it left side, incomplete. 4th down, the Bulldogs now are going to have to kick a field goal, and seriously, the field goals are all fine and good, but until San Francisco can score a touchdown and stop Pete Bruschi, the Bulldogs will continue to struggle. Griffin's already made one from outside 40 yards. This is a 45-yard kick from the middle of the field. The field goal from 45 yards away for the lefty kicker. That is good again. And Griffin is keeping the Bulldogs in the ball game right now. 24-12. And keep in mind that all time, The highest scoring game between these two teams combined for 44 points. We're at 36 at the moment. In Oklahoma City, whose defense is giving up over 30 points per game this year, 31.3 to be exact. Giving up only 12 so far today, have not let the Bulldogs in the end zone. And that has been the storyline today. From the 10-yard line, OKC on the return, past the 20-25, and up to the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 30. 24-12. Hand off to Brewski. San Francisco needs a stop, and the tackle made by, I believe, a number 35 on the defense. Not Andrew Ball, though. Andrew Ball wears those sleeves. Red Feather, look at those numbers. 41 passing yards in this game, and the Renegades are up by 12. You don't need to pass when Brewski's running like he's been running. Second down and 7. They're going to keep feeding the beast on a counter. Brewski only got a yard. And Randall Watts and Jordan Gray have been very quiet in this game, primarily pass rushers on the outside. They're going to need to make some noise eventually here on a 3rd down and 6. Red Feather back to throw. He's got time down the field. The pass is no, it's incomplete. Great hit on Armstrong over the middle. It'll bring up 4th down. A nice hit over the middle of the field by San Francisco's secondary. That would have gotten a 1st down easily for OKC. Instead, they'll punt it away in in San Francisco. Thanks to some tremendous pass defense, the Bulldogs are number 1 in the league coming into the game in pass defense, giving up only 251.5 yards per game. So it's a bad matchup for Oklahoma City. It's one of the worst passing matchups you can have. The best against the worst. Bulldogs are the worst against the run, however, 161.2 yards per game, and that has been proven time and time again here today with Pete Brewski. Rams 588 is talking about the safety. That was actually confirmed that he did have 2 feet in bounds, and it was the correct call by All Pro Football 2K8 upon further league review. As you look at Tuiasosopo's struggling day, Pete Brewski, I did not know this, 294 yards for Pete Brewski on the day. Still well off the record. Brewski's had 300-yard games before, but there's still 7 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Second down and 9, Hart back to throw. He'll swing it outside. Passes Comp to the fullback. And then Michael makes the tackle, shoving him out of bounds after a 5-yard gain. And San Francisco, I mean, it's the same old story. A 3rd down and 4 coming up. Third down and 4 for San Francisco, desperate for some offensive momentum as Hart has time, and Hart's pass is off the hands of the intended receiver. San Francisco is the least clutch I've seen them on 3rd down here in this 3rd quarter. I mean, these receivers are just not making plays for Jasper Hart. Consecutive drops on 3rd and shorts over the middle, and San Francisco has to punt it away. Still plenty of time in this game, but it doesn't feel like it in a lengthy back and forth 3rd quarter. 23-yard line. No, excuse me, from the 18-yard line up to the 20. FYI, you could be witnessing history here. Pete Bruschi just shy of 300 rushing yards. The SFL record for rushing yards in a single game. I believe Bruschi still holds that record as you look at his numbers. Only 17 carries today. Bruschi had the record last year. As Redfeather drops back the pass, is going to step up in the pocket, then fires for a first down to the 36-yard line. The record for most rushing yards is 381 by Pete Bruschi. And a first down, Renegades after Bierme's reception. First and 10 at the 36 after the completed pass. Can they stop Pete Bruschi, who's trying to set a new record? He picks up 5 more yards. One more big run in this game, and he might have the record. Hand off to Bruschi. Oh, Bruschi just shoved off. That was Bradford Unsicker. Unsicker went flying. Back to the original line of scrimmage. A 4-yard gain for Bruschi. It's 3rd and 1. And I feared for Unsicker's safety on that play. Bruschi with some powerful lower body strength right there. 3rd down and 1. Expect Bruschi to get the carry. Bruschi on a trap play. Did he get the first down? They said he did. And the Renegades stay on the field. More tough running out of Bruschi, who's up to 20 carries. Still plenty fresh in this ball game. First and 10 of the 46. Bruschi takes the handoff. Bruschi still on his feet. Got a first down. Unsicker with the tackle. A touchdown-saving tackle. And I tell you what, when Oklahoma City needed Pete Bruschi to step up the most, he has had his best game of the season. I mean, these are not easy broken tackles. This is some really tough running downhill. Redfeather over the middle, nearly taken away. And that is the one thing that's keeping San Francisco in the game. They have defended the pass quite well today. Redfeather has been prone to interceptions in recent weeks. He's had 2 today, although he didn't have any last week. He had a combined 6 in the previous 2 games. And the second one today was not his fault. Let's just say that. 2nd and 10. Redfeather's in trouble. We'll swing it outside. That pass through the hands of Pete Bruschi. And now it's 3rd and long. So back-to-back incompletions for OKC. Down at 10 of the 43-yard line, 4 receivers. 3 to the shorts or to the far side left. Redfeather's got time again. Redfeather down the middle, and Johnny Bierme makes the first down catch. A long drive continues for the Oklahoma City Renegades, and San Francisco, who does better than any other team in the league in applying quarterback pressure, just cannot get pressure on Joseph Redfeather this afternoon. receivers in the handoff. Oh, Brewski fumbled, and it's recovered by San Francisco. Brewski popped in the backfield. The third turnover of the day for OKC. Great hit on Brewski, number 95, forcing the fumble, and Mike Sudelovich, who had the interception earlier in this game, recovers the fumble. Turnovers keeping the Bulldogs in the game. Three now for Oklahoma City. The third time this year the Renegades have turned the ball over at least 3 times. First and 10 for the 33. Tuiasa Sopo on the left-hand side, bounces off a tackler and picks up 4. Second down and 6, and this is the down, as Michael had that tackle. This is the down that has killed San Francisco all day, not being able to pick up the first down on second down. Hand off to Iasasopo. He didn't get the first down. A first down saving tackle made by a Renegade at the 43-yard line brings up a 3rd and inches. Hand off to Iasasopo, left-hand side, got the first down. Boy, I was a little concerned there for a minute. Renegades made a late push, but it's a first down at midfield. CasualAdultGamers.com is an official partner of the Simulation Football League. If you'd like to join an online online experience on the Xbox 360 for APF 2K8, visit CasualAdultGamers.com for more information as Tuiasa Sopo gets no gain. Trying to get outside around the left, and there's O'Brien again. He's had a very nice day for the Renegades. Another big second down here for San Francisco. High formation, Hart back to pass. Hart looking down the right-hand side. Caught just shy of the sticks. Brunson, my boy, man, you got to know where the yard markers are. For the second straight time, the Bulldogs face a 3rd and inches as the third quarter winds down. Honolulu and Cleveland coming up at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern tonight here on the SFL Network. The handoff goes to Tuiasa Sopo. He's got a first down and more to the 36, a 4-yard gain. Move those chains. First and 10 of the 36, 2 backs or 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Hart back to pass. Hart's going to check it down, and not a lot of room to run. In fact, no room. Wallace on the TFL, and it's a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. And I can't remember the last time, if they have at all, has San Francisco gotten a first down on a first down. OKC making them work for everything as the third quarter will come to a close with San Francisco still held out of the end zone. End of 3, OKC 24, San Francisco 12. Bulldogs on the move will return to Baghdad Memorial Stadium after these messages. This is the SFL Network on Twitch.
The most amazing thing about the Ford Fusion isn't the way it looks. The most amazing thing is the way it sees. With blind spot technology, a lane keeping system, and a standard rear view camera, the Fusion is ready for whatever comes your way. Go prepared. Go further.
I know that it is mine, but it sure feels fine when I can share with you. Everybody, 'cause sharing means caring, and caring means sharing, and sharing means caring.
Share your greatest moments on PlayStation 4.
That's how sharing works.
Rated T to M.
PlayStation.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, this one goes out to my friends Randy,
Tamara,
Lydia!
Hollywood.
I haven't seen you guys in 6 years, so I propose that y'all come down here.
play a little table tennis.
Come on, guys, that's the herd call.
Remember that?
It is sad how much I miss you people.
Really need one of your hugs.
Also bring your sister. I'm just kidding. That was just once.
We're already over here.
Pick up the new Budweiser Holiday Crate and tell us who you want to share it with.
Can we get a little help? We've got Pepsi.
What if we just take like 15 minutes?
Halfway through the game?
They got Pepsi. So what do we call that?
Halftime.
I like halftime.
Even the first halftime wasn't halftime without Pepsi. See Katy Perry live in the Pepsi Super Bowl 49 halftime show.
Check out all these airline seats. Lots of them, right? But when you try to get one by using your travel rewards card miles, those seats mysteriously vanish. Why? All the flights you want are blacked out, or they hit you up for some outrageous number of miles. Switch to the Venture card from Capital One. With Venture, use your miles on any airline, any flight, anytime. No blackout dates. And with every purchase, you'll earn unlimited double miles. Now we're getting somewhere. What's in your wallet?
Bulldog football on 102.5 KSFR. The Score, pardon, is brought to you by the Czar Pub, the official watch party location of your San Francisco Bulldogs. By Google, by Subway, Eat Fresh, and by the PlayStation 4. Sharing is caring. It's a 2nd down and 12 for the San Francisco Bulldogs to start the 4th quarter, down 12. As the handoff to Tuiasosopo on a delay gets half of what they needed. 3rd down and 6. Tuiasosopo up to 89 yards. And Brewski, the best game of the season by any running back, 313 yards on the afternoon. And it's 3rd down and 6 for San Francisco. And let's take a look at the stats from the end of 3. Oklahoma City outgaining the Bulldogs 381 to 252. 3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs in field goal range. Hart back the pass, going down the middle of the field. It's tipped and incomplete. Hart just too predictable with his passes. And they're going to bring Bowman on the field. And is San Francisco going to have to punt the ball away? I believe they are going to have to. Don't want to risk field position at this point. Plenty of time left in this game. San Francisco has now had 18 3rd down attempts in this game. That is a really bad punt. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Got OKC in the red zone, but San Francisco does not gain a lot of field position off that play. And once again, it's up to the defense, which has struggled at times today, stopping Brewski on the big play. 24-12 with 12-19 remaining here in the ballgame. Tough day for San Francisco against their rival as Pete Brewski picks up 7. Now 320 yards on the day for Pete Brewski, and he bounces back just fine after the fumble. And a nice block from Richardson there. Nice to get some offensive linemen some love on the replay. Red Feather going to change the play on a 2nd down and 3. The Bulldogs have loaded the box. Handoff goes to Brewski, and he only got a yard. And at this point, if I'm Oklahoma City, just continue to run the football to Pete Brewski. He's having one of the best days of any running back in SFL history. San Francisco cannot do a thing on offense this afternoon, so just keep burning some clock. Out of the shotgun, Brewski's got a 1st down and more, up to the 31-yard line, a 6-yard gain. And with every 1st down run that Pete Brewski achieves, the Renegades get closer and closer to saving their playoff hopes. 25 carries, 327 yards, still averaging double-digit per carry. Handoff goes to Brewski again. He's got 4 yards. Last week, San Francisco's offense, very unpredictable. They had a very good showing. David Baja had 179 yards and a touchdown. Of course, was released for financial reasons. But San Francisco's offense just looking sloppy and predictable today. 2nd and 6 on a counter. Brewski is dropped. A loss of 2. That is the man that forced the fumble on the previous possession. Johnson. It brings up a 3rd and 8. I would expect for Red Feather to try to complete a pass here. 4 receivers set, 3 to the short side right. And Red Feather will drop back to throw. They still can't get any pressure out of it until now. Sacked for a loss of 11 on the play. That is last year's MVP, Randall Watts. 4th and long, the Bulldogs keep themselves in it in a defensive slugfest. Randall Watts this season, the MVP last season, he now is tied atop the league with 5 sacks this year as a bronze. As they kick it away. From the 40, San Francisco on the return up to the 45. Still 9:18 remaining. Oklahoma City has not been able to separate themselves. 4 receivers set, 2 to either side. The toss play is out to Tuiasa Sopo. He makes a couple men miss. Brilliant running there by Keanu, a 7-yard gain, and he's nearly over 100 yards in his return. Back from a concussion injury, that would be back-to-back 100-yard games for Keanu, the rookie. Second down and 3 at the 48 out of the eye. Oklahoma City showing blitz. They will come with it, and Tuiasa Sopo will not get the 1st down. You got to think the chances for San Francisco are running thin as Gaylor makes the tackle. It's another 3rd down and short. We've been saying it all day, but I got to keep saying it. San Francisco needs a touchdown. 3rd down and 1. Out of the eye, Tuiasa Sopo, 1st down. Still have not been able to break one out and break one free, but he keeps San Francisco churning to the Oklahoma 41-yard line. Once again, if the Renegades lose, they are eliminated from playoff contention. If San Francisco wins, they clinch the 3rd spot in the playoffs. 4 receivers for Jasper Hart. Hart will hand it off again to Tuiasa Sopo. He breaks up the tackle, and Keanu picks up 8. relying on the big fella to keep it close. With Jasper Hart struggling today more so than usual, it's second and short. Hand off to Tuiasa Sopo, first down to the 30. And actually, that was Tuiasa Sopo's backup Collins giving the rookie a break. It'd be a great time right now for some play action. You look at Hart, struggling today with 169 yards, no touchdowns, and a pick. I formation again for the Bulldogs. Brunson, bottom of the screen, has been very quiet in the second half without a catch. They need him to go deep. And Hart will drop to throw. Hart will go deep, and a pass is caught inside the 10, down to 6. Caesar Cannon, first and goal, Bulldogs. That is perfect play calling. Go deep after all the runs as Caesar Cannon nearly scored. Two backs in the backfield. And Hart will drop to throw. Hart going to the corner. It's caught for a touchdown. Asante Dolman up the middle. Bulldogs down 6. Give me some of that Bulldog bark. A heck of a drive out of the San Francisco Bulldogs. And just like that, we got a ball game. Extra point is good. OKC 24, San Francisco 19. Momentum on the side of San Francisco. Don't forget, game of the week in Week 10 of the SFL season is tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. The undefeated 7-0 Minneapolis Maulers travel to New York to take on the defending champs, the New York Knights, who are trying to avoid playoff elimination. Maulers and Knights, 6 p.m. Central tomorrow night on the SFL Network as Oklahoma City strings it out of the right-hand side down to the 29. Big Willie 54, a Bulldog fan, liking that touchdown. I don't know what our viewer count high was today, but we were in the 50s. Don't know if anybody saw. Handoff goes to Brewski. Brewski, boy, some space around the left-hand side. Now he's got 334 yards rushing, and it's 2nd and 5. Brewski very close to breaking the record. Has his team up 5. San Francisco closing in on him. And Bear, public enemy number 1 today, has missed 2 tackles badly against Brewski that resulted in touchdowns. Hand off to Brewski, and no, he didn't. Falling forward, Pete Brewski nearly picked it up. That was smooth. Thanks to K, 3rd down and 1. Can San Francisco somehow get Brewski behind the line? 5 minutes to go. Brewski gets the handoff on a 3rd down and 1, and he's stopped! A loss of 1, 4th down! Randall once again! The reigning MVP, helping San Francisco turn this game completely around. Watts tied with Jordan Gray and Jasper Lennox with 5 sacks coming into the week. Or I'm sorry, now tied with 5 sacks. Gray does not have one today. But how big is Randall Watts, one of the best bronze players that we've had in this league, and from the 26-yard line, San Francisco on the return of the 27, and here we go, 4:15 left, it's 24-19. The Renegades need a win to stay alive. Randall Watts, all-time, 18 sacks, 64 tackles, and 34 tackles for loss in his career. Hart back to throw. Hart swings it outside. That is a loss of 2 yards. Too little too late out to Tuiasa Sopo, and he ran out of real estate as Red Feather still has not crossed 100 yards passing. And Red Feather was under 100 yards passing last week. That may be an SFL record if he can't get over 100 again today. 2nd and 12 for Hart. Hart's got time. Hart fires, hits it through, and it's off the hands of the intended receiver. Billy Joe Casper there in coverage, and it's 3rd and long. This is the biggest play of the ball game. 3rd down and 12. As Hart looks left and Brunson makes the catch. 1st down, 44. Hart poised under pressure. Casper made the tackle. The throw goes right over the outstretched arms of Cam Michael to move those chains. Right. 216 passing yards now for Hart. Three receivers, 2 to the left-hand side. The handoff goes to Tuiasa Sopo, trying to bounce it outside, and he got 3. Casper on the tackle, a 3-yard gain. Under 4 to go. Oklahoma City 24, San Francisco 19. Make sure you come back for more great SFL action tonight at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Go grab some dinner, go do something, and come on back here. More great SFL action is again a dangerous throw to the outside. This one incomplete to Tuiasa Sopo, and it brings up 3rd down and 7. This is not the time to fool around if you're the Bulldog offense. Third down, 7 yards to go. They need the OKC 46. Oklahoma City on the ropes here. Hart back to throw. Hart down the middle. It's caught. 1st down to the 43. San Francisco has recaptured their 3rd down magic. Move the chains again. Hart again to throw. Hart's in trouble. Hart is sacked. A loss of 9. And that really hurts San Francisco. Now they need to get some yards back here under 3 minutes to go. Both teams, all 3 timeouts. Hart's going down the middle of the field. Dolman! And he made a spin move and got a 1st down. Check that. Number 48. Eby to the 31-yard line. Got all the yards back. 1st down. This is incredible. Renegades getting gashed over the middle. San Francisco playing like a championship team here in the fourth quarter as Hart will swing it out to Tuiasa Sopo past the 30 and past the 25, down to the 23. A gain of 8, 2nd and 2. For league news, schedule, stats, and more information about the Simulation Football League, make sure to visit our website daily for updates at simulationfl.com. Second and 2 on a toss play to Keanu. He's in trouble. He lost 5 yards. And another third down here. This might be the most third downs that any team has had to convert this season. So far, the most for San Francisco is 21. And briefly checking all the other teams in the league, that might be a high, and we've hit the 2-minute warning. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the San Francisco Bulldog Radio Network. Home of the Bulldog Bark. This is 102.5. KSFR The Score. San Francisco. Third down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Jasper Hart cannot take a sack. Hart will step in the pocket. He'll swing it outside. It is caught for a loss of 1. It stops the clock, and if you're San Francisco, you've got all 3 timeouts. Do you kick a field goal here and try to play defense? This is a really difficult position if you're San Francisco to be in. They are going to go for it. The crowd a little unsure of the decision. 4th and 8, this could be the ball game. Oklahoma would need 1 first down to end it. Hart out of the shotgun, back to throw. He's going to go left-hand side. The pass is caught. 5, touchdown on 4th down. San Francisco. More SFL drama. They take the lead. Give me some of that Bulldog bark. And tell your mama about it. Casper coming up to defend the play, poorly played the pass. 25-24. The Renegades are on the ropes. Hashtag playoff push. I formation on the 2-point conversion. And the handoff, a toss, goes to Tuiasa Sopo, and he will not get it. So the Renegades need a field goal to win. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. San Francisco kicks it away. Now they got to play defense against a team that hasn't been able to pass all day long as Oklahoma City returns it up to the 31-yard line. San Francisco is a stop away from their 3rd trip to the playoffs in 4 seasons and their 2nd consecutive. I've got the water ready. It's almost gone though. 1st and 10 from the 31. Red Feather will swing it outside to Broski, and Broski will make a couple players miss it. He got out of bounds. No, he did not get out of bounds. I can't believe they marked him in bounds. It's a 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. All they need is a field goal. Red Feather back to throw. He'll swing it outside. Broski trying to get the first down. He does, but does not get out of bounds. 1st and 10 of the 42. About 20 yards away from field goal range. And they will throw it over the middle, and pass is caught by Taylor to the 44-yard line. 120 or 111 to go, pardon. 3 receivers to the far left-hand side. 1st and 10 for the 44. Another pass will put him in field goal range. Deep ball. Now the right-hand side. Caught. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, OKC. What a statement drive in the last 2 minutes. And the Renegades are up by 5. That was a drive by a team on a double move from Chris Taylor. That was a drive by a team that does not want to see their season end. And the Bulldogs need another touchdown.
Your Renegades are attempting a 2-point conversion.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna get this 2 points. Y'all ain't gonna get this. Strong bag. Strong bag. I say 2. I say 3.
And the 2-point conversion on a toss play to Brewski is no good. Boy, both teams with 2 points on the line run a toss play. That could be the death of the Renegades. What a ball game. Going to be tough for the game of the week to live up to this from the 10. San Francisco on a return. They do need a touchdown, but do not need an extra point. Both teams have exchanged 6 points, missing on 2-point conversions. .52 seconds to go. Oklahoma City now up 30-25. 4 receivers for Jasper Hart, who will be the hero on Sunday Football on the SFL Network. Hart back to pass out of the shotgun. Hart's in trouble. A wobbly pass is knocked away. Isaac Wallace, the newcomer to the defense, with the pass defended 2nd and 10, and has the Bulldogs comeback run out.
Second and 10.
Three receivers, 2 to the right-hand side. 4 down linemen, a 4-2, 5 defensive set. All 3 timeouts for San Francisco. No time to panic. Hart back to pass over the middle. That has been stellar all day, but Dolman got popped from the backside. It's 3rd and 10. San Francisco still with all 3 of their timeouts. Could potentially get a stop and get the ball back, but there's not a lot of time for that. That was O'Brien again over the middle. Third and 10 from the 30. Double receivers either side. Hart out of the shotgun. Tuiasosopo to his left. Hart back to pass. It's all on him. Hart is going to swing it out to Tuiasosopo. Nowhere to go. And San Francisco burns a timeout, which means that this is the ball game. And I understand you want to stop the clock on 4th down to kind of get your best play out there. But now if you don't get it, the ball game's over. On San Francisco's last 4th down, they scored a touchdown. And on 4th and 10 from the 30, they'll try to work some more magic. Hart back to throw. Hart is going deep, and the pass is caught. He got it at the 45. 1st down, San Francisco. Back-to-back 4th down conversion.